Hi, I'm Dave Baskin, a senior consultant at Wintellect. When you're dealing with data, for example, rows and columns of data, it's hard to glean insight from these raw values. Visualizations of data, of course, help us to quickly assess what data actually means. As web technology has improved over the last few years, tools are now available that can help us create impressive visualizations of data. The Data-Driven Documents Library, or D3 for short, is a great example of these tools. This video will dig into the fundamentals of D3 so that you can start to incorporate it into your own web applications. So what is D3? Well, let's first talk about what it is not. You've probably heard of the canvas element in HTML5. A canvas context can be used with some JavaScript code to draw graphics with a familiar API, move pen, draw a line, draw a rectangle, etc. This code, for example, we've seen how you can select and work with DOM elements. We've seen how you can manipulate your data. Now we get to the most important part of the D3 library, joining the data to the DOM elements. D3 is called Data-Driven Documents because it provides a framework for joining data to visual elements in your documents. Let's take the simplest case. Here we have a data array of 10 elements and an unordered list of 10 list item DOM elements. By doing a select all on the list elements, we've selected a set of DOM elements to work with. We then use the data function to join our data to this set of DOM elements. We have created now a one-to-one relationship between the selected DOM elements and the elements in our data array. And in fact, the data element itself is actually stored as a private property on the DOM element. Up to this point, we've only manipulated simple DOM elements. It is important to understand that D3 is focused on the transformation of the document through these DOM manipulations. However, we can get to more powerful visualizations by using D3 to manipulate SVG elements. This is where D3 really shines. Let's look at a simple document containing an SVG element. We'll create a simple array of objects that contain XY positions, radius, and text values. We select our SVG element. This will be the anchor point for adding new elements. We do a select all for SVG group elements and then use the data join function to apply our data. With our interselection, we can then create SVG ellipse and text elements using the data item properties to define where these elements appear in our presentation. So with these few